Like, ooh, ayy, finally got that deal, got a pen in my hand. Ooh, ayy, like how you tryna buy who the hell I am? You can keep your cash, I'm not that broke. I won't sign no contracts, I do me. Y'all are canceled, stealing people's dreams, how can you sleep? It's all rap hoes, throwing cash in Lambos. I'm independent till I'm dead, I quit the music industry.
I gotta fix that. But now my internet's starting to go a little bit better. So if everyone sees me spotty, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. My download speed's amazing, but my upload speed is crappy right now. Yeah, I'm still at like 2, 3, whatever. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So what's going on with you?
Not much. I got eggs, and then I got a bunch of females that are getting ready to go. You can really see it now. I got those 2 baby crested geckos, of course, that hatched out, and I got a bunch of crested gecko eggs in the incubator.
That's what I'm
everything's
talking about.
going pretty good.
That is what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, Whiskey. Fauna went away. The image that you guys see was actually something I made, a week and a half ago? I want to say 2 weeks ago. Over 2 weeks ago, because we missed 2 shows. I was going to write an article, and I haven't. If you guys haven't noticed, I haven't written any articles for Reptile Page. I haven't written anything. I really haven't posted anything except on my Facebook page. I almost had to get rid of my whole collection. It was that close. The reasoning is it's not a bad thing, but it's not bad for like law. I'm not breaking the law having my animals, and I have to get rid of them to get permitted to do something else. I have to get rid of them to get a license for something. And
Nisha.
Hey, what's up? And so I had to either get rid of them or find a place. And when I first found out, I thought I had 48 hours to get rid of them. And my collection, I've been dwindling it down for about 4 months, trying to make it where it was okay. And it wasn't okay. It was going to be a problem. I started looking for a building. Nothing was working. I mean, buildings are $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month. And I found something, and I'm moving there now. So, well, we're not moving there, but the animals are moving there. So
that's always a good. I'm glad you figured it out. You had me worried there for a little bit.
Yeah, like literally. It was. I was gonna be out of the hobby, 100%. It was gonna be done. I was gone. I contemplated sending. I had lined up asking. I had stuff started getting lined up. I was gonna send for free to people. Just everything I cared about was gonna go to certain people, and I wanted to keep my racks just in case I want to get back into it. And I said, screw that. If I get out of it, I'm not going to get my racks. I was actually talking to my friend Dylan, and he came up to get a building. And, I was like, okay, what if we get a building? What happens here? What happens there? Everywhere I found a building that was affordable, it was illegal to have animals. So, like, what I bred, I was like, so I'd call the city and I'd say, hey, this is not open to the public and this. And I had one that says, yeah. There was a city that said, yeah, we'll probably let that. I'm like, well, no, probably. I need it in writing. And then I found this place where I'm moving, and I talked to the city. And they're like, we have nothing, and we would love to have you here. That's what they said. We'd love to have you here. And so we got the building. I can see if I can get it up for you guys while we talk, but I don't have
Morse. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Welcome. So that's what the whole thing was. It can be taken away at any time because we're fighting this bill that was passed by the House, and I was facing something that had nothing to do with the law at all. It had nothing to do with the law. And it made me choose between something I really, really love that means more to me than anything and my animals. And I can show you guys the building. This is the building here. Let's see. Share screen. There we go. That is the building right there. That's what I did. Right behind that is a river. So it's pretty cool. It's going to work out pretty good. I get all the first floor in the basement. That little pole that's out here, right here, is going to have our sign on it. The sign's inside. It works out pretty good. I'm pretty excited about it. There's public parking, so who knows? I might open this up to the public eventually, but it won't be a pet store. It won't be a pet store. No.
It won't be a pet. I was like, just open up a pet store. No.
Yeah, thank you. It was a bullet dodge. Like literally, it's I can't tell everyone what it is yet, but certain people do know. We were called up, and it was actually only 4 species I own that was a problem. And ready for this? Bearded dragon's one of them. And they actually said the geckos weren't a problem, but it could become a problem, if that makes sense. So I was on the phone with this person that was going to license us to do what I need to do. And I said, I'll just get rid of the geckos and I'll get rid of everything. Everything's going to be gone. And she said, this is where the 48 hours came into play. She goes, you can do that in 48 hours? I was like, do what? So I crashed. I was done. I didn't talk to anybody. I was trying to, in my mind, what to do. Then I got a hold of the person in charge. And they said, no, Gary, stop. You don't need to do this. She gave me a timetable. And I had a lot more time. So I didn't know at that time I could, I didn't even have a building in mind. I just said, okay, I have time to do this now. So I started planning out where to go. And then I said, about a building, I didn't think I could afford it because, guys, I've shut down breeding except for wholesale clients. I've shut everything's down. I was trying to bring my numbers down to make it work. And screw that. Screw everything. I'm going to go back up in numbers. I'm getting this building and I'm done. I'm going to outproduce everybody.
That's the way you got to be. I'm just
What's
glad
up,
you're able to
Leo?
get it worked out. Leo, how are you?
I'm not being too cocky. It's just I put up the other day as like some things make you crash, some things put you in beast mode. That's what this did.
Yeah.
And so I'll have geckos. Geckos are going to be on the first level, of course. I'm going to have a showroom for the educational stuff. As soon as I open it up, and of course YouTube's going to start, I'm going to actually bring you guys on a journey. It's going to be the rebuild of OE because I don't even have a fraction of what I used to. But I got enough where people are going to be, I know people are going to say, well, you got a lot. I'm like, but I do, but I don't. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun little thing. We are getting Aldabras. That's going to be something that's going to be fun. Aldabras are fun. So I'm looking to actually the property be next to the building to the right. We used to have a building on it, but it's an empty lot now, and there's an empty lot behind it. I'm actually going to talk because I could possibly buy this building, but I'm leasing it. So I'm thinking about buying the other 2 pieces of property. So if I buy that, I can make them tortoise pens.
Now, did you ever think of because you were talking, you might let people come in and see. Did you ever think of doing birthday parties and have school tours and stuff like that?
Yeah, I talked to the city, and the city said they're all for it. That they love what my idea is. I tell them the species I have. They're in love with it. I'm thinking about, I don't know if I have enough room for birthday parties, but I have enough room for tours. Like you come in, I got to figure out the basement thing because the basement, I got to see regulations. I don't know if it has to be a certain height. I can stand up in there, but I don't know if it has to be a certain height. But I have a showroom, so I could have like a lot in there, and they could come in there. They can see what they want. We can bring Mimsy out, have the kids feed Mimsy and maybe Groot and the Aldabras because we're getting their smaller Aldabras. They're like this. And we can make that happen. Maybe I can get the Nile monitor where he can be fed by other people because he's a big Nile, and see stuff like that. And just show people what animals are. I'm sure people would like to go through tours because I don't let people in my home. I don't. But this might open up where people can come visit me.
I don't either, but But when I come and visit you, you'll let me go see it.
Yeah, if it was you, yeah, it'd be different. It's just I'm weird about it.
I don't let people in to see my stuff. I told you my whole story, didn't I?
Yeah, like when you let people in, they start judging who you are by what you do. And I mean, again, I'm not being cocky. It's like, oh, I've been doing this 25 years. Who are you? I've been doing this for this long and it works. So who are you? But this is gonna make me bigger than I wanted to be right now. We didn't want to get a building yet. We didn't want to go to the another place. But my passion almost got ripped from me, and it was a choice, not a force. I would have chose the other thing I have to do. Like I said, it's nothing against the law, guys. It's nothing bad. When it happens, I will tell everybody. When it happens, it will be said. I got COVID or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's just I probably looked at 150 properties in 7 days. And I got tons of people like, yep, come on in. But it'd be all carpet. And I'd say, how much can I just rip up the carpet? No. Well, I'll pay for it when I leave. No. I'm like, oh, I don't want to deal with carpet. Or it would be in a strip mall and they want $5,000 for it a month. Or
that's
there's a
crazy.
pizza, or a pizza joint next to it. And we got to talk to the pizza joint or the restaurant. And I'm like, oh, geez, this is so difficult. And this, as you see, there's nothing else around it. There is a diner right next door, like between the properties. There's a gap and then a diner. And then there's a pizza joint across the street. And then there's a pub, like catty corner to me. Like I'm in the bright downtown of this area right on the corner. So I'm thinking about what I'm going to do is once it's all set up, on the weekends, I might open up and say, come on in for free. I don't know what we're going to do. I need to generate income quickly after I do this because this is all out of pocket right now still. And Orner Exotics has not been generating income for 6 months now, 5 months, 6 months. I mean, I did hit a couple shows there for a little bit, but I mean, that was next to nothing. I mean, 2 to 3K is nothing when it comes to the collection. So, yeah, I need to generate some income. You guys are going to see stuff on like websites and stuff like that, and different deals and different stuff. I even thought about buying and reselling again. Like my buddy that breeds tortoises is buying a bunch of Redfoots and stuff, but then I decided not to. I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. I didn't feel great about it.
Yeah. Like I said, it's tough to let somebody in because we had the newspaper. They kept begging us every day because they knew what we did because we took stuff to nursing homes and stuff, and they got around the newspaper and they wanted to come in, and so they begged every day. And Becky's finally like, fine, we'll come and do an interview. Well, that was the biggest mistake I ever did. I had to fight the city for 2 years.
Well, the thing is that's what kind of hurt. Well, it didn't hurt us. Is we're so open, and my wife does TikTok. I sort of do YouTube, but I did put out on YouTube some of the shows I do and all this, and on a radio. And these people just Googled me. That's all they did, and they're like, "Well, what's?" Because they've been in my home many times. You can't tell I own animals other than a terrapin and the bird. Because the terrapin's in the living room. I know we got some bearded dragons in another room, but that's it. And they were like, "What is?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's down in the basement." And then I looked, and they're like, "Wow, it's so nice." I'm like, "I understand." And I mean, it's stuff like alligator lizard really scared him at first.
The word alligator,
alligator, it really scared him. And I was like, "No," and I took him out. And I'm like, "Look at this," But that's gonna open up the poison dart frogs. I'm gonna do some more alligator species. I'm gonna get some stuff from David, stuff like that. What's up, guys? Hey, guys, I ain't even clicking the buttons over here. Look at all these people coming in.
Everybody, wish my grandson a happy birthday. He turned 2.
Oh, happy birthday! 2 years old's a fun age.
Happy birthday, Emmett. Grandpa loves you.
Yeah, so we just need to get you producing, like, laying more eggs. You're on that egg laying like
Yeah, it's
rampage
starting.
now.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah.
seriously, you're on it. It started. Once Leo start, it's over. It's done.
Yeah. No, I know.
How's Victor? Victor's doing good. Right now I am ranked, I think 17th in the company, my store this month. I finished, I think I finished in the 50s, 56 last month, and number 1 the month before that, and the month before that, like number 7. That Victor selling phones is easy.
You need to make Dab Exotics a person over there, a blue. You need to put him in the blue.
Yeah, I need to do that. I don't know. I'm not on YouTube. I got to go on
Oh,
YouTube and do that. Because
yeah.
I'm looking at the dashboard.
Oh, I think
Dab. Wait, Dab. Hey, that's not why it's called Dab, though. I know it's not that, but I love it. It's Dylan and Brittany.
It's a cool name, though.
I love them too. They're so awesome. And there's the bird going nuts. The bird's like rat, rat, rat. That won't be there. But I'm thinking about. That's what
I
I'm
love that
thinking.
bird, though.
The bird's awesome. But when I do fauna radio, I'm thinking about when it warms up, I'm gonna do fauna radio. Like I'm gonna put a bench seat or something or a picnic table out there and do it right in front of the river. That's why I bought that switchboard. It's a battery power switchboard, and I do my laptop lasts like 8 hours.
Oh,
and
sweet.
So I'm getting high speed internet. I already got it scheduled to be put in. And I'll put a booster there if I have to, and I'll be able to stream right there on the river. I might have to buy another mic, though. I don't think any of my mics will work with a switchboard. I'm really upset about it because I didn't look at it first.
Is that because they're phantom power and you need?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they have to be.
So I'm bidding on a Rode mic that it's a USB Rode mic that can go into a non-phantom power jack. So I'm thinking about that. So let me see if we can.
You should try to give him a bath, maybe? He wants a bath.
No,
maybe
I don't know.
We're going to do his little bird dance. He's cool, though.
She might have went upstairs. So he doesn't like that when it goes upstairs. But I thought about doing that. I thought now I don't like taking. I have a problem, guys. I have a problem, and a lot of older breeders have this problem. Taking you through my facilities and show you all my stuff, there's going to be someone out there that sits there and goes, well, that sucks. We don't like it. But this is going to open me up where I have a display room and stuff like that. Dylan, Bud, oh, geez. Dylan, I got to say this again so Dylan can hear it. You guys, the landlord, when I went and met him, I gave him all the applications. He said it was cool that day. Later the next day, he said, well, 99% sure you're going to get it. There's someone else that's looking at it. He told me this morning everything's good. He goes, it's my building, so we're good. Already taken. Dab Exotics is really cool. I'm bummed. Reptiles as Pets is a .com already taken. Rap would be cool for me. I love that. Yeah, but the building, it's Dylan knows a lot because I was like, we were looking. He was helping me look. And dude, I don't think I've looked at so many buildings and called so many cities and so much stuff to try to get things. Oh, geez. I had, he'll know this. I had Pulaski say they would work with me. But I told them I needed it in writing and I needed it fast. And they said it would take 5 to 6 months. And I'm like, oh, I don't have 5 to 6 months. I found a building in Pulaski. But this building's going to work. And I got the camera gear. It might be uncut and just like take it out. I might not do much editing to it and showing it off and bring you guys along. I got to get a U-Haul. I got to pack everything up. I mean, yeah, this is so much stuff. I don't even know where to put the dubias. I got to figure out where to put the dubias. The dubias have to go too. So I got to figure that one out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll be looking to do some other stuff. I'll be looking to do other animals and other stuff. I'll be getting back into it. So I don't know.
Like I told you when I talked to you, this could turn out to be a good thing. It could turn out to be,
It's
for a better thing in
scary.
the end.
Yeah, it
I know.
scared me though. I was done with it. I was like, if I get rid of my stuff, I'm done. That's why I told you. If I send you stuff, keep it.
Yeah. It scared me. And it wasn't even my stuff. I was like, oh crap.
I mean, because the first day it happened, this is what really bad. I had to feed and clean, and I have a public facility in 3. Dude, you're gonna have one, Adam. It's gonna happen. It's going to happen. But when the day I found out that I was gonna have to get rid of the animals, the very next day was my clean day. So when I get up early and I clean all day, and I'm sitting there looking at all these animals, and you don't appreciate your animals until you think you have to get rid of them. See, that's my boy right there. See, right there, dude. I can't wait. We're thinking about having a little party with some people at local. Wish Andrew could be there, but Andrew, you come in. I mean, we'll go there. And I was talking to another friend of mine, and I'm like, it might be nice taking, my business out of my home. And the problem I have is I work for someone else too. So, but it might be better. I might be more focused, because I will tell you guys, if I'm cleaning and I take a break, I'll come in this room and I'll sit down. I'll start playing a game. And then an hour will get away from me. I have to go back over there. And that happens a lot. I won't have that issue anymore. I'll go there. Another cool thing about this building, it has speakers throughout the building with one jack. I can hook a phone up to, and it plays music throughout the whole thing. There's 4 foot of insulation between me and the upstairs. So
right, be pretty quiet then.
Yep. We thought about taking Max there. We thought about it. But with someone living above us, we didn't want that. All the other animals are quiet.
Well, not only that, he could get lonely pretty easy.
Yeah, so we're like we're looking for a home. It's gonna happen. We just got to be picky about it, and it's gonna be a good thing. I got to find an artist. I'm gonna talk to Erica, or I got a friend that does paintings and drawings, and get my logo painted on this board. Throw them, whatever they ask. I don't want to say throw them a couple $100 and it costs $500, but we'll see.
Hello, Mark. He hatched just.
I have that problem when the show comes. See, that's my problem. Is some stuff gets to me. Like Fridays, I clear for the show. The total reason I didn't do it, guys, is my mood. I literally sat and looked at this computer screen both nights. I could have done one. My mood was gone. It sucked. I mean, I was down. I was down and out. I didn't know what to do. I was talking in circles. Laura tried her best to hold me up, but it was a choice I had to do, but it wasn't a choice. And when you guys find out why, you'll notice it wasn't a choice. It was anyone that would have done the same thing I did. Anyone that had morals would do what I did.
I agree.
So, hey, what's up, Jersey? Do you know I have a friend from Jersey? He used to breed corn snakes for me. That was back in the 90s and early 2000s.
Yeah, he hatched out a leopard gecko the other day.
Leopard gecko hatching.
I'll show you a picture of it, Gary. I'll send it to you.
Leopard geckos hatching. That's what I like to hear. That's what it's fun.
Is cool looking. Wait a minute, let me find it here.
Yeah, and everyone here, if you guys visit our friends at scaledupexpos.com. It's the fastest growing expo I've ever seen, and they're not growing too fast. They're quality. Dylan and Brittany put the hobby before they put anything else, and I mean, guaranteed they put the hobby. If anyone says Dylan and Brittany or Scaled Up Expos, I'd be like, they're perfect in every way.
You see, I would vend them shows, but I live way too far away.
Dude, I can't wait till once this gets through. I am back at the shows. Once I get this all set up, it is a done deal. But I apologize to everybody, even the people listening to the show. I wasn't saying much, not even to Andrew. I was getting rid of stuff to try to scale down so I could keep my animals at home. and it didn't happen. So it was kind of a waste of time.
If I had a big cargo van or something, I would go vend shows in Wisconsin because it would be fun.
So is that Max though, or is that Gem? It looks like
That no. Remember them two? I asked you what they were to be sure. The Tremper albino and the other. That's the baby that came out of it.
I mean,
no
it looks snow. There has to be snow in it.
There is no snow in that one. I know that for a fact. There's no snow in it.
Oh, that's a little weird. Yeah, it looks snowish.
I could tell you what the breeding was. Pretty much tell you what the breeding was. Let me get this little piece of paper here. I know it's in here somewhere. Hold on. Mark, what exactly were the parents again?
Yeah, that looks snowish.
Yeah, no, it's a the wrong paper. I don't even have it here. I know it was a hold on. No, I don't even have the paper no more.
I thought they were like giant sunglows, or one was a tangerine het tremper or something like that.
That's what it is. Something like that, yeah. I don't even have the paper no more.
I would like to see that one grow, see what it does. That's just weird looking. But yeah, I mean, the gecko seasons, everyone's gonna know everything's gonna shut down for me. It's gonna shut down. We need a Michigan Expo. That's actually an expo. We get here is 10 table 8-ball pythons. What are you talking about? The Upper Peninsula, or are you talking about the mainland Michigan? I call it mainland. Because you have Kalamazoo is pretty decent. You have Taylor, Michigan is pretty decent. Them are the two I used to. I don't know if Grand Rapids is still going, but that used to be pretty decent. You guys got to remember, I used to be an Ohio boy.
Yeah, I sent you the pictures. Remember, I sent you the pictures of the.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like a Sunglow and a Tremper Sunglow.
Yeah, one was a Tremper Sunglow, giant, and then the other one was a Sunglow or a Hypo or something like that. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, they're pretty animals. What you want to do with that is you want to just feed it and see how it starts turning out and see what happens. I mean, that's the best way you could do to it is just let it grow up. You're going to go through a few changes, like 10 grams. It's going to start doing that little change. At 10 grams, it starts major change, and then 15 to 20 grams. After you get to 35, you're seeing the brightest colors, and then it's going to dull down into its adult stage around 45, 50.
Yeah. I agree, Adam. I have one show here, and I would love to have more. Gary's been trying to convince me to do a couple.
Just start one.
Just start one and go with it. But here it would have to be like an all-animal show. It couldn't be just a reptile show because to get more people through the door, you would have to be able to have
I'm telling you, dude. If you could take inspiration from Dylan, I would. Well, there were people laughing at him, saying it wouldn't work. And Dylan and Brittany stepped up and this, with everything against them, said, we're just putting our heart and soul into it. And there's not a bad show they have. People they did Green Bay. They blew it out of the water. I've never seen a promoter do what they did when it first started. They set the bar. And I've done plenty of first shows. I was just like, what the hell? How did they do this? Then
Ross talk to Dylan.
Oh, yeah.
Talk to Dylan and get insight on how to really get this going.
Rothschild, middle of nowhere. Okay, middle of nowhere. One of my favorite shows. The show is, there's so many new people coming in, new families. They might not be buyers today, but then the next show they come back, and the show after that, they come back and they're buying. And it's mind-blowing, these new people coming in. So I'm saying this couple is putting on expos and creating a hype around the hobby. And I promise you they're not getting rich. They just dump it back into this. I've never seen anything like it. And that's not putting down other promoters. It's just the drive them to have they have my respect, friendship, and love for the rest of their life. I can't say enough about how he and Brittany how they put it on. They're just, I can't say enough. So, I mean, if you can, I would tell people you could drive 8 hours to one of these shows, you'll make money. I mean, it's that good of a show.
That would probably be worth it because that's about how far it is.
I'd love to get one going. Getting a show going is easy. To get the traffic there is the ticket. I mean, it's easy. We all know breeders. We all know people. So getting the word out there and saying, I mean, you could, if you have $20,000 to waste, you can get a venue and then tell the breeders that, hey, I'll give you free tables or give you deals on tables and get the breeders there. It's getting the people to walk through the door. Dylan's got a magic wand because, I mean, it just happens. I've gone up to him and I'm like, dude, the traffic was awesome. And it's just, I have never been to a bad, scaled up expos. I've never been to a bad one, ever. And I have bombed at shows, guys. I have bombed at shows, and I've never bombed at shows at scaled up expos. I just haven't. And he's got news groups that go to his show and put us in a positive light. That when it went on the news, it was positive. The whole thing was positive. And it's just that there's just everything. And that's why he's below. That's 100% why he's below on all the stuff. Just and he'll always have a spot there. It's insane. So if you get, I mean, it's just he does. I was gonna start a show. I couldn't have done what Dylan did. There's no way I could have done it. There's no way I could have done it. But a show in Vermont. First thing you got to do, I can tell you this: find out where you can put a show on. That's first thing you got to do. I would say that's pretty tough. You got to find out them laws.
Well, I know. I know places to do it, and I know the cities that they would be in don't really have law issues about it. So,
and then you want to make sure that it's clean. That's probably the hardest thing, is when you're a nice guy, you got to go up to these vendors that are selling garbage. You can say, get them off the table, get this gone. That's not correct. And because you create enemies and you're trying to keep it in a good light. Because every show is going to get someone where they're going to bring something in that is not kosher. Then you got to decide like the tough things, like, are you going to allow alligators to be sold? Are you going to allow caimans to be sold? And then it gets into, do you allow retics to be sold? Do you allow this to be sold? It's a rabbit hole you fall down to, right?
Yeah.
Like, real quick, if anyone listening to this, it is March 4th, right?
Yep.
March 4th, just in case someone listens to this afterwards. All you got to do is get a hold of me on Facebook, Gary Orner Jr. And let me know if you are close to me in Wisconsin, if you can take a 2.5-foot alligator. I don't have one, but I have access to a 2.5-foot alligator today, right now, that needs a home. But you have to be able to home an alligator. It can't be, I'm going to put in a 55-gallon tank. Legit, you're going to have to show me. So I got some calls out to help this person out and stuff like that. That's also going to be said. We need to get a 2.5-foot alligator homed. So, yeah, I'm just talking away. Yeah, Dylan and Brittany are like family to me. Them two are just,
I'll have to contact him, Dylan, and ask him.
This family, man, they're just awesome. So, yeah, and we're also thinking about doing this. We're thinking about doing paintings by Mimsy.
That would be cool.
Like Animal Safe Paint, they have it, and let Mimsy like walk on a canvas and then selling that, or postcards or whatever it is.
Yeah, Mark, though, but you can go to White Plains, New York. You can go to the Hamburg, Pennsylvania. You can go to that one they have down in Baltimore, Maryland every year. So
White Plains and Hamburg are venomous. That's your venomous boys. That's a big show. You'll be standing outside a long time to get in. Get there early. White Plains I've never been to. I used to vend and stuff at Hamburg.
I heard that's a big one, though. I've never been to White Plains either, but I heard it's big.
Yeah, so I will be back in shows. I'm working on it now, getting everything around. Hey, look at that. Oh, what's up, Matt? So I was excited. So glad to hear. Thanks, brother. Yeah, we got the place. See, my friends and family. I honestly didn't think that many people cared, and then it blew
Well,
up.
everybody cares. At least I think everybody cares.
Oh, they do. I mean, I was getting messages and text messages. What can we do for you? And I'm just like, support. I need support. Just support me, not money wise. Just be there and show me that we're good. And it got scary again, guys. I got scared again when he was like 99% sure you're going to have the building now. And we drove out there. We looked at it. We loved it. He told me the history of the building. We have a connection with the landlord that is really weird, but not weird. He was adopted. So that gives Andrew and some people know what's going on. So we hit there, and then he hit me with, 99% sure. I'm like, oh gosh. I was like, here we go, and then this morning he texted me, he goes, it's your building, Gary. So I am driving out there tomorrow to give him the money, and everything it'd be secure.
See, now Mark talks about having a permit for everything in New Jersey, but it is when you go into the pet store in Jersey, they hand write you a permit right on the spot. That's just like an extra tax for the state.
Yep.
To make money.
Yeah, any way they could tax it. To tell you the truth, that's probably why this little town wants me there. They know that I'm not going to be open to the public right away. But my business will be there now. Guess who's getting the local taxes now?
Yeah, the town. Yeah, of course.
The town. And they did ask me what my normal income is for Orner Exotics, and I went through my taxes the last few years, and I told them, and they were just like, "Oh yeah, we're all for you." They were all happy.
Yeah, of course they are. They're like, "Yep, you can go right here."
They were like, "Let's roll." They were all excited. Just a second. There we go. But yeah, it's been a roller coaster. So I am the rent though is really cheap. I told you what the rent was. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I was like,
just looking at that building and what you told me, I was like, wow, is it haunted or something?
But what's really cool, and I'll tell you when this, because you guys are going to see on the YouTube videos, like I told you guys, the YouTube videos are coming back. I do have a lot of YouTube videos that I'm going to start posting, but I went through a little depression when I thought I was getting rid of everything. I was like starting to post, and that happened. But they'll probably be uncut, but it was an old bank. That's what this place was an old bank. So it has a 10 by 12 vault without the vault door, but these walls are 2 foot thick. So I'm drilling the floor. We're going to put electricity in the floor so I can have electricity. I'm putting all my incubators in there. And then it has another vault where it has shelves in there, and I'm going to put all my tarantulas. That vault won't lock either. It just, they're doors, but it's an old vault. All my tarantulas are going in there. The basement's dry, so I can load up the basement.
That's good though.
It's really cool. I got a pizza joint that we got to try out right across the street. And the river is, I walk out back and the river is right there. Like
river never floods, does it?
Nope. Oh, well, I'm up high enough. Even if it would have to raise over 20 feet.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I'm really excited about it. So my photography gets a lot of love. My videos, we can think of a lot of stuff. My wife's TikToks. We're getting Aldabras, which we kind of had set up before all this happened, and then I kind of backed off on it. But now we're getting Aldabras again. I have a 5-year plan to get a bigger building. So basically, I had a 5-year plan. It was 3 to 5 years. I was going to have a big building. I talked to you. I want a zoo.
Uh-huh.
So I have that plan. Now, this might put it to 5 years, not 3 years. But who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But, Mimsey's famous. Maybe Mimsey can do something for me.
I think Mimsey's famous.
Mimsey doesn't like people, though. Mimsey don't like people.
No, Max is cool, too.
Yeah, Max is cool. We have to get rid of the boy. We're gonna know where he goes though. We know the people taking him.
That's
So
good. That's good.
it's that so it's not like he's gonna leave the family kind of.
The sugar gliders are kind of cool too.
Yep, sugar gliders staying. We're keeping those. Yep. Then we're going to the building. Everything's gonna be there. I can even take this alligator that I need to rehome. It's not mine. It's someone. It's out of state too, but I could get to it. I could take it, but I don't have enough room in this building to have an alligator. I just don't.
No.
I mean, right now, 2.5, 4 foot, I would have plenty of room. I could cage it. But I mean, the alligator needs, a big enclosure. So, I have a feeling that I'm going to have to pull some stuff, and it's probably going to go down to one of the farms. Or I might have to call Doc. He's in Green Bay area. Well, he's not in Green Bay. He's in Green Bay area. He owns a Harley shop. And in his Harley shop, he has different animals. And it's like a mini zoo, too. And he has alligators. So see if he wants another one. So I got some options. It's just getting hard to find houses for alligators, guys. Stop buying alligators.
Yeah, I don't see, what people would want one for, knowing they can get huge. Some can get really big.
Oh yeah, stuff can get really big. And oh wait, I see. And my house is zoned residential commercial, so my place will be here. I have a building out back already. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's where. See, my problem was how my house is zoned. Either it had nothing to do with that. It just what I want to do or I have to do. The animals would put a speed bump in it. It would put a speed bump. So we just keep rocking it. Got to keep the clouded in the vault. The clouded's there. You guys, I should let you guys know. I almost took the best of the best and split it up between a few people. Leo, you were one of them that were going to get some, and then Andrew, and then Dylan, and the rest were going to be hidden in wholesale lots. I'm not joking. I was going to hide them in wholesale lots and just wholesale them out to people. And
that's funny, Mark. He said, Andy, I should ask if the electric wires have the balloons on them. Well, here across the river, they got these big balls on them, so when planes fly, they can see them. And I said, you know why they're there? And he's like, oh, I don't know why. I said, so when the river rises that high, they can float. Well, they're 50, 60 feet in the air.
Yeah.
The river never goes that high. It's funny.
I'm not against it if they could be housed properly. The issue is when you see them for sale $50 on Marketplace. Tell me about it, dude. I try to explain to this people, and we got all these laws going against us and the people. But if you look at the animals that take the most care in the biggest enclosures, they're usually the cheapest animals to buy.
Yep.
I mean, you can go get a Burmese or a retic for a couple $100, which is fine. Yeah. It's fine, but it's not a leopard gecko where you could go get a leopard gecko for $100, put a couple $100 in an enclosure, and it's done. It's just not that way. So if people did their research and they could properly house these things, it's totally fine. If you can want a lion, properly house a lion, go get a lion. I don't care. And that's what I'm going to try to do. We're going to be Orner Exotics, of course, but I'm thinking about on my sign, we're going to put Orner Exotics Educational Center, or maybe OE Educational Center, something like that. But the gecko is going to go on there because, Erica did such an awesome job on our gecko. I love our gecko. And what is the next best breed? Are we talking about like the leopard geckos, the morphs? Or are we talking about animals?
Yeah, Dylan, I'll have to contact you about a show. I don't know if you were sitting here when we were talking about it. I got to figure out how to, because Gary says you're the man to talk to. So,
yeah, the 2-day show is going on in Janesville. I'm missing it.
It's geckos, he said.
Yeah, geckos. Next big thing in geckos. I think you guys are going to start seeing Cypher a little bit more. I'm starting to see people that own Cypher.
I've seen that too. I noticed that too.
A lot of people own Cypher. Now, Cypher's a recessive, so it's going to take a little longer to get out there than like a dominant or, an incomplete dominant. But Cypher does mess really well with the albinos traits. So if, the Trempers, the Bells, it really messes with it. I still say with the geckos, it's all the line bred stuff. The line bred stuff is where it's at because you're going to see what the creativity of the breeder is. Like take Matt. You could tell what Matt's going to breed. He's breeding for that clown look again. What
I've
he's
seen that
for.
Did you see those posts?
And they look good.
Yeah.
He's going to go after the intense contrast and intense color. And then there's people that go after the brown looks, and then you get the people that go after Black Knights, and you start seeing what people go for. Like I'm unintentionally, I'm known for the blood stuff. So, but I got clownish looking bloods. I have clownish looking bloods, but I don't call them clowns. I just say wacky patterns.
What you do is you look for something you like, and then you work it to get to what you think would be the best looking version of whatever it is you're going for.
Yeah, so that's what I say is, dream it, go for it. I'm going to switch some gears up, and I'm going to really dive into blood because I know this might shock some people. I don't really pay attention to my blood stuff. I just breed the coolest stuff to cool stuff. I don't really dig into it much. We're at the hotel in Jamesburg right now doing the last few odds and ends for this weekend. See, that's my boy. You're gonna rock it. You and Matt are gonna rock it. I saw Matt sold one of his Jokers the other day. Now, does selling the Joker already? Matt's got the name. I'm not gonna doubt him, but he just got back in and he's selling stuff. It is what it is. It's just a project anyway. It doesn't matter. But just to let everyone know, OE will be back at shows ASAP. It will be back. I'll have the Black Knight crosses in the F2 Black Knights. I like that. See, that's another thing. People sitting there and going, "This is 55% Black Knight, or 50% Black Knight, and 66% Black Knight." I call them generations. This is Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5.
I like the gens.
F1, F2, yeah, like
F1, F2, F3. Yeah, I like that too.
I don't sit there and go, it's a look, it's a look. And no, you should not steal people's names. If anyone's asking, if you don't buy Joker stuff, don't call it Joker stuff. If you don't buy clown stuff,
that's why you don't call your stuff the wacky line.
Mm-hmm. It's a respect thing. It's a total 100% respect thing. You don't go in someone else's house and shit on their floor.
No. But as for geckos, I want to get some knob tails, dude. Have you seen them? I love the way they do their little tail thing. Oh,
if you like knob tails, Wally's got knobs, and so does Miles. Dylan might have knobs. I know he might have a pair now, so he'll have some knobbers. I only have a male, and he hates my guts. But I got a male from Miles back a year and a half ago. I just never picked up a female. It just kind of sits there. He's my buddy, though. Gary, do you work with any cave gecko species that aren't common? No, I do not. Interesting. I forgot the name, but they're the yellow-black ones. It looks like reverse leopard geckos. I do not. I carry the most common cave geckos. This is going to... I've gotten rid of some of the leaf tail stuff. I got rid of some. I do have caves here. Let's see. I got caves, alligators. I got a fat tail. Uno. And there's a reason why I have some stragglers around. If someone gave me an animal for a gift, I don't get rid of it. I won't sell it. So, like, if someone says, "Hey, Gary, here's the knobtail. Here's the knobtail." He's my boy. He stays with me. 100%. I love Mealy just introduced my male and female both.
Yeah, they're cool.
There it is. So Dylan to have knobbers.
Yeah, they're cool. I love the knobtails, man. They're awesome. Well, my buddy Michael from Webbed Obsessions got them too. So he's got like 3 different kinds. I know Mealy Eye is one of them, and I don't remember what the other 2 species are that he's got.
That's what you should do, is just look at the gecko species you like. Who cares what value they are? And play
No,
with
I
them.
don't care what they.
Yeah, that's what I say.
They're
Someone asked
cool.
me what geckos to play with. I mean, like fanfoots, go breed fanfoots. I am getting into isopods pretty heavy now though too. Because I do roaches. Everyone knows I do roaches. I have a large colony of mountain horns. Not is they called mountain horns? They're a hisser. And a regular
Wide
hissers.
horns. I thought you said wide horns. Aren't they wide horns?
Wide horns. Yeah, wide horns. That's what they're. Wide horns. I'm tired. I opened my white horns the other day and I'm like, whoa, there's a lot of babies in there. So after this move, I will be back to normal. After this move, it is back to normal. I might start doing lives when I get there, just cleaning. I might just turn on the phone. My camera can do lives, my Canon M50, so I might do that. I might throw up a GoPro. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll be online more. So matter what should I keep my first? What should I keep my first?
Yes, always keep your first one you have.
Oh,
I do.
Every year I keep my first hatch every year. And Game is finally home. Sit in the throne. Andrew, how are the pictas?
They're fast. They're very fast. Okay. But like the female, I could pick her up, and the male doesn't even. When I open up the male's cage, he doesn't run. You can pick him up. But the female, she's a little edgy, but I don't pick them up much. But they're handleable. They don't, they don't try to bite you or nothing. So they're cool.
You can play with my.
And then that one's laying eggs. She's only like 8 months old, and she's dropping eggs like every couple of weeks.
They're rabbits, dude. So. They're rabbits.
But I'm not. But I haven't bred her yet. She's just dropping infertile eggs. So it's getting to the point. I'm waiting for her to get a little more size on her, and then I'll.
Picta are rabbits. The Picta are rabbits, man. They're just rabbits.
Was it Wiley who told us they have like 20, 24 eggs a year or something? I don't know.
I had Pictas back in 2012. 2012, and I was like, they lay too many eggs. They just kept laying eggs, and I'm like, what the? And
that one I got's got that perfect stripe on it, so that's what I want to work on is a perfect stripe on it.
Did I read that Adam got something from Luna?
Yes, I believe he
Big
did.
G.
I think you read that.
Yeah, I thought I read that. Big G.
I believe he said it.
Yeah,
I don't know if he said it here, but
yeah, I thought. Oh yeah, he did right there. Boom! I snagged up a few Leos from Luna the other day.
Yes, congratulations, Adam.
I was actually worried about that because we became friends with Big G. A lot of people don't know. At first, I was really shaky about Big G and Luna. There's reasons, but shaky. But then all of a sudden, I just watched him and I talked to him, and I really liked him. Yeah, he's a great guy. And then all of a sudden, he disappeared. But I knew why he was disappearing. I knew about the Chicago move, and so I wasn't really worried about it. But then I'm like, well, if I got paid that much money to go run a casino, would I breed geckos still? And I'm just glad he's still there because he's
got a bunch of. He was telling me yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? He's got all these breeding projects. Big G must be listening because he just texted me.
Big G's awesome. My favorite video where he got me. He got me. I'm watching this video, and he's like, how much does it take to get into leopard gecko breeding? And he takes that $100 bill, which probably was fake, but I don't care. I'm a big kid. And he tears it in half. And I'm just like, this guy's got my attention now. It's great.
Give me 1 second.
Big G has some really nice Black Knight stuff. He does. Luna's really nice stuff. I mean, his geckos look, amazing. Picta, actually, they're curious. They're a curious animal.
What I find interesting about the Pictas, when I had like 2 or 3 females in one enclosure, and I'd put food in there, they would all pop their head out, and one would run and grab food, and then run back. And before it got there, it would like look around to make sure nothing was watching where it was going, run back into the hide, and then another one would come out and do the same thing. Big G texted me because he was asking about my breeding season. And I said, is your ears ringing? We were just talking about you.
There he is, Luna. There's Luna.
There he is. There's Luna. Big G.
Gecko eggs you do not cut. Do not cut a gecko egg. You could cut a gecko egg a day early, they kill it. Do not
No,
cut
what
eggs.
he was talking is it came out and didn't come all the way out and died before it came out, and he was wondering if he should cut it like after it was halfway out.
If you see it piping and it's trying to get out, you can help it a little bit to get out. You can do that. Don't cut
That's
eggs.
what I told him.
Yeah,
I told him. I said, if one's stuck in there and it's not coming out, you can cut it. But don't cut it. Cut it. If it's having trouble, then you can.
Leopard gecko eggs are resilient little eggs. You can juggle them. Dude, Big G with Test Talk. Just tuned in, heard my name. Dude, we were talking about the money casino boy.
Yeah.
Dude, I love Big G. Dude, you don't understand. I just that video of him tearing that $100 bill because I'm a big kid, it just got my attention. It just got my attention going, he's having fun with it. And it just 80 geckos for Janesville tomorrow. Dude, I'm gonna try to get out there because I do know I could probably get out there. If you didn't know, I got a building for my Orner Exotics. I had to move them out of home. So I got to go give the money to the new landlord for the lease, and I might just drive down to Janesville for the auction. Mickey's going to let me in. I can do whatever I want. Mickey, I can do whatever I want. Well,
everybody's going.
I knew it went past. Yep, after it passed due, and
I wish I could get there. Well, see, now I've had one where the gecko came halfway out and got stuck, and I thought it was going to come out and it died because it was stuck in the egg.
Yeah.
But if I find it's sticking in the egg and it's not coming out and it's already pipped and it won't come out, then I'll tear the egg or something so I can get it out.
Yeah, that works.
That's what I was talking about when I was telling him, that's when you do that.
Yeah. And Leo, don't quote me, but usually there's an auction for US Arc. Usually it's on Saturday night. So the vendors will usually donate stuff and the auction will be open to the public. You can go in there. It's a lot of fun. Mickey gets up on stage. You'll have people. You have people like me when I was there. I bid on stuff I don't even know what I'm bidding on because I think it's going too low. I think I bought a curly hair last year for like $50 or $75. So I mean, I forget what it was, but they should have an auction. If they don't, I apologize, but they usually do. Leaving Green Bay at 7:30, first of the year for me. Pump, go kill it, dude. Go kill it. Hey, Big G, I'll let you have the gecko sales this time. No.
Now, see. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, usually I take I don't know how many geckos I usually take, 100 to 200, 200. I think the last Janesville 2-day show, I took 250 or 300 geckos. That's what I had at the last gecko. The last one. Man, 3:30. There it is, Leo. 3:30 tomorrow, I believe. And then they will have a Reptile After Dark from 6 to 9. There it is.
See, I wish I was. Now I got to start coming to these shows. I'm going to have to start making a trip out there.
It's fun. I do love Mickey. I love Tamara. They're good people. It's fun. It's a fun show. It's a great show. Do you guys think that Competes Act will pass without the Lacey? Nah, I don't think it's going to go through, but I'm still doing my due diligence.
Here's the thing also. It's so far out from being voted on because now that there's so much going on with everything that's going on over in Europe, that's even pushed out even further.
Yeah, and one thing they don't like on it, it all goes back. So
it all goes back, yeah.
The Don of Wisconsin. Play the bitch. Dude,
yeah.
The funny thing is I still get emails and calls and texts after a Reptile Expo in Wisconsin asking where I'm at, if I'm okay. I had someone call and said they would not buy a gecko at the show because I was not there. They literally called me. And I'm like, go back in. There's plenty of gecko breeders there are really good people. And go buy your gecko. And I was like, geez.
I should, Mark. But that's why I said after Dylan's got some spare time, I'm going to pick his brain on how to do it properly to get it going.
Unmarked bills. There it is. Brown paper bag. Small unmarked bills. I'm telling you, it's fun. The Reptile Expos are fun. I need to get back to them. I haven't been to one since October.
As I say, it's been about 5
Yeah.
months or so.
And that's when I started downsizing. I don't know how no one figured out that I was trying to move animals quick because I was selling stuff dirt cheap at that show. They'd come up and I'm like, "Oh, you want 5 geckos? But there you go, bye." I was trying to dump stuff because I was trying to bring them numbers down so I could just keep them here. And the speed bump's too much of a speed bump to do what I need to do. So screw it. I get a building and to let everyone know this is what is happening. Breeding probably will shut down when I move. I am keeping everything that I've had produced here. I probably will have close to 1,000 females going next year.
That throws it. That makes my production look stupid.
I'm not going to produce that much this year. I probably will not breed 1,000. I will probably have around 1,000 females sitting here. So we'll see what happens. We'll see. I just need some catching up to do. I mean, that's only 10,000 animals a year. That's all it is, roughly, give or take.
Give or take. So, roughly. Unless you get ones that produce 28 eggs.
But see, that's why you don't breed them all at the same time. You kind of breed, and then when you start seeing you're not selling as fast, you can cut down breeding. And that's why it's easier for me to breed year round. If I bred everything in the season, I got to breed everything. I got to produce everything I got. I can't control it. It's either all or nothing. When you breed in
That's
season,
okay if you're a small person. But when you're producing 1,000 animals, I can see you spreading it out,
Let's see what this is. Next show for me is either 2 or 3 of April, either Expo and or shows Saturday or Sunday. Maybe but hit them both, dude. Have fun. I can't wait to get back to shows. I can't wait just to go. I'm probably gonna hit Green Bay no matter what because it's local and I don't have a lot to sell, but I'll bring educational stuff. I might load up the Nile Monitor and take them into Green Bay. I don't know. Yeah, and Big G, this guy named Dab Exotics, you need to get a hold of him and start hitting the shows for scaled up expos.com. Rothschild, Green Bay, and Fond du Lac. I said Fond du Lac. You see that? I said Fond du Lac and not Kakana are the shows. You need to hit. Don't ask her, just do it.
And then leave. No, then you leave and have her pack a whole bunch of them up and then feed a bunch of them too. That was a great video. That was a great video of Big G.
I am going to be in Green Bay. I promise you that. I will be at the Green Bay show. I'm going back now that I'm breeding. I'm going back to shows. That's what I'm talking about. And so my female ended up with a battle wound. I removed the male, but now both seem lost. That people are going to get mad at me here. Battle wounds happen. They happen.
They'll be fine, Mark.
My big projects, I'm hoping I move and they don't go too much, is I want the clouded stuff to keep producing because I have produced some of that. Some of that's going. The egg moving scares me a bit, but it's warming up here, so we should be good.
No, you're doing something. What?
No, I'm not doing it.
Andrew, I'm not playing.
Do your damn stuff.
So moving eggs is going to be a difficult thing. I think moving eggs is going to be the thing that I'm worried about the most. Let's see. I got to learn more about this clouded stuff. All clouded is, it's very simple. Is I bought some geckos off of Dab Exotics. Dab Exotics, them lines came from Miles from Impeccable Gecko. Gary's a freaking nut and notices little things with little changes in geckos because I was taught by JMG and that's what JMG does. And I noticed some different stuff and it's a melanistic line. It first had snow in it, eclipse in it, everything else. I've been breeding them out. It makes darker geckos. That's all it does and it's clouded because it like clouds over the color. so it lets stuff peek through more. Well, I thought it did, so don't quote me on there. I thought it did. So when you start doing it, it let color peek through. So my dream was to make the sunstorm or something like that, where I had a tangerine in the clouded line, and it would let the orange peek through. Well, going to breed for this, I've made dark geckos. They're just not black; they're brown. So they're not like a black knight. I guess they're brown knights. I don't know. They're a brown color. They remind me of charcoal. The beginning stage of charcoal a lot. So they're just a melanistic line. That's all they are. And it's just something I'm working with. It really goes good with blood, but the reason it goes good with blood is there are dark bloods, the black bloods, and blood tends to dirty up. So adding clouded to it dirtied them up more. That's what it did. So Rusty Knights, I like that. Rusty Knights, I like that one a lot.
Yeah, Josh, you came close there. It comes close almost every day.
That's what I'll take that. Ask Andrew, use an inverter and plug in an incubator for the right. I'm thinking about that's what I'm thinking about doing, because I only got like 200 eggs. She has a hog too, just like the other vlog. Rusty Knights, I like Rusty Knights. Clouded is different for sure. That female from last year was wild looking. Yeah, I do have some. I do have her still sitting here. I have one that is beat to hell because another female beat it up, but she recovered really well. So I'm gonna try to breed her. I think she recovered really well from getting beat up. She was super bright at point and mostly stays dark. And Matt said, Gary, a pick to put for us. Oh, send me a pic. I'll put it up. Very interesting. Let me see if I could show you some stuff.
Yeah, 4 kids. Yeah, I agree. Now my male blood is like still just completely insane. The females are calm. I can pick them up, but that male blood, I open up that thing. He's like a little,
All my
so
bloods
fast.
are crazy, dude. All my bloods are crazy. I think I've shared stuff like this before but Pierce people. This is my clown blood stuff or wacky pattern blood stuff. So it has pattern, and this shows that emerine come from tangerine stuff. You start seeing the green coming out of this. That's a blood. This is a blood tremper. The photography is just taken with a cell phone, but it's still a decent cell phone picture. This here is out of my wacky blood stuff. I like black spotting with tangerine.
I like that. That's really nice. The dark like that.
Yeah, I like stuff like that. This here is clouded stuff. You see, everyone's like, well, this is both clouded. This one here is eclipse. I think both of these are eclipse, if I remember right.
Now, before you get off this picture,
Yeah.
I have a question for you. The darker one, did it get lighter than the lighter one?
Yes.
Okay, I was just making sure that because I have some that were dark and they got really light, and then the later ones got dark.
Yes, it's a really weird gene. And I'm not even saying it's gene. It's a line bred thing, and we're just messing with it. The only ones I have is like Dylan, you, and like 2 other people. And the reason is I wanted it out there is I want to see what you do with it. I want to see what Dylan does with it. I want to see what these other people do with it, because it's not about the money to me. I could care less about the money. Let's see. This here's another blood tremper. This axle animal went to Shane's son out of for what is this? Look how many stuff I got, and I just did it like a minute ago. This went to Shane's son to Sewerfest. He runs Sewerfest. Let's see. That is a special gecko. It pooped. That's a white and yellow. There's some cave geckos.
Jeez.
People want to see cave geckos.
That's another species I want to work with.
There's Memphis. Memphis no longer with me. There's me setting up at Janesville one day. I forget what show this was. This might have been the last 2-day show. That might have been. No, it says July. I don't know when July, if it was a 2-day show or not. This was me acting like I ran the show and I was pointing and telling them what to do. Oops. Now go back to Orner Exotics here. There we go. Now you guys see all my stuff. Let's see. Let's go back down. This has clouded in it, and you can start seeing the stuff.
Yeah.
The-
It just
the-
looks dirty or something.
yeah, it's just a dirty look, and that's how most of this stuff gets started. There's this roaches. There's a goblin.
Goblin. You still got the goblins?
Oh yeah, I got goblin. I got tons of goblins. There's some roaches. Let's see, photography. Here's some more of my cave geckos.
Them are so awesome. I love the eyes on those things.
Cave geckos are fun. Let's see. This is blood stuff. This is hatched. That's how orange my stuff hatches out. These two are still here.
Cool.
Yeah, these two are still here. Let's see. This shows you, I believe this is blood stuff too, but it was testing to see if one was an albino, and as you guys see,
it was albino.
Albino. Clouded.
That's cool. See, now that's cool. That's like a third generation?
This is a fourth or fifth
generation. That is so
now
cool.
Anytime you guys, I'll give you guys a little clue. When I say just a gecko, it's usually something that is hidden.
Special.
Yeah, special. Let's see if I can show you more clouded in Memphis. There's some rubber duckies. Not many people know I have rubbers. Duckies. That sounded weird. Let's see. There's my male mealy.
That is cool too. See, I demo another one.
That's my male mealy. When was that? Because I must have posted it. So it was March.
March.
Oh, a year ago.
Last year.
A year ago.
Here we go.
That's when it was. The 2-day show was in March. Yep. So this is when I got the alligator lizards. You can see she's missing that finger. Let's see. That's when I got the rubber duckies. That's when I bought the curly hair. Here's a clouded. This is a clouded. So this I will be purchasing Black Knight, and I did at this time I saw it. I did purchase Black Knight, and I put in. It looks like a Patty Oreo fat tail. That's pretty cool. I never thought of that. This is what I was taking in. This is a M2 tangerine line. M2 is just a male that I bought, and it was tangerine. There's no specific line. It's just the male's numbered in M2. And I took this is like probably a second gen, I want to say. I'd have to really dig and see when I took this picture and all that good stuff. But that's a clouded. This is a clouded. Here's another clouded. This is a clouded raptor. So you kind of see that the clouding over and the darker pigment on it, but it is an albino. My friend's book. Let's see. My snakes. I still have some of these snakes. That's a really rare gecko for people who don't know. That was produced back in 2012. That was the first in the world. That's a super snow bell albino white and yellow. So that was the first in the world. That's another one. That might be the same one. I just posted back to back like an upgraded picture, but that's what it looked like when it was older. Back then, I think this was the only one produced for the longest time. Here's red stripe stuff. You see people call red stripe emerine. And don't get this confused with the clown stuff that's going out. This is just a red stripe. People will sit there and go, that looks clown. What, some people are posting. This is just a red stripe. It is not clown line. It's not even, I can look at that. I don't see clown. That's why, this is what it looks like as a baby. I don't see clown in that. That doesn't look clown to me. Let's see.
It's nice though. Holy cow.
Here's another picture of another one. Miles has red stripe stuff. This is a clouded line, but you see the green peeking through. There's a lot of green peeking through.
Well,
underneath.
that almost looks like the one I hatched out this year.
And this one turned white because it has snow in it. This one has snow in it.
So did the other one turn completely white almost.
Mm-hmm.
The one I did, I mean.
And then let's see. Here's regular Max Snow stuff. That's that clouded again. My pure patty stuff.
I love the pure patty stuff. First gecko I ever hatched out was a patty.
The patties are fun. That's my collared super snow eclipses that people think are really cool, but it just happens with eclipse.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't post. I post pictures, but I just don't go out there. Here's clouded stuff. You can see the albino version to the non-albino version. People are like, it's just snow. That's why it's that color. Well, you tell me why the albino looks dirty. That's why I tell everyone, tell me why the albino looks dirty. So that was a raptor a clouded raptor. This is my clowns looking stuff. You can't say that don't look clownish. That's just blood. I'm breeding for pattern. This is tangerine rainwater out in the sun. It shows how sun can really affect the look of a gecko.
Yes.
Sunlight, UVB and UVA really affects the color. There's me rolling my eyes back. Here's another albino. We looked at that one already. I took a picture of it a few times. Bell radar, or that's a white and yellow radar. Let's see. Line breeding Max Snow stuff. So
That's nice.
I still have that gecko here. This went to Marsha of a Golden Gate. She has this animal now. Let's see. Retic. I had him for like a little bit. That's my Nile.
That's cool.
He does it. He's my boy. Let's see.
Your DeLorean?
What's that?
Is that your DeLorean too?
No, I was in Appleton, and I seen it, and it's like set up. It's like drives around Appleton, Wisconsin all the time, and it's set up just like the Back to the Future car.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's cool. So I took a picture of it. My helmet head.
They're cool.
I only got the one.
They have tiny little legs though, right?
Yes, and they don't like people. He likes me, but they don't usually like people. Me set up at Janesville at another show. It looks like 2020. So I've been doing Janesville for a while. There's Supreme Gecko. There's Wally. See, there's Wally.
Yeah. Wally's set up over there.
Gaboon Viper. I don't have Gaboons. Someone's gonna say there's another clouded hatch. Clouded.
Yeah, you can definitely pick up the cloudedness as soon as it hatches.
Yeah.
You can tell.
It just looks different, and it just needs worked with. That's why I haven't really like put it out there. Here's another clouded. That might be the same one I was above. Let's see what else we got. I have so much stuff. Oh geez, where's it? That's M7. That's M7. That's it. That's what started my blood stuff.
He's nice though.
Is this on? Which he might be on one of my banners. He might be. I forget. Tell you the truth. I have so many banners now. An alligator that I had to rehome.
So how many? What's the name do you have now?
How many what?
Species of isopods.
8. Yeah, 8.
Very good.
There's another one. That's not giant something. I don't remember what they're all called.
Yeah, he's supposed to be there tomorrow, Luna. Big G, he's supposed to be there.
Yeah, go see Big G. Go see Big G.
Well, he said Wally's packed up, and I said, yeah, I think he's supposed to be there this weekend. So
yeah, Wally will be there. I think I'm the only one that's gonna be missing from the Wisconsin boys. Is me. I thought about trying to get down there. I'm gonna try to get down there. It's just really hard with work, and now the building and all the other stuff. The other thing going on in my life is what caused this. Me not to do. I stopped breeding. I was hatching. My low hatch days were 10 eggs. My high hatch days were 100, 150 eggs. So, I mean, you go tell for what needs to be done, you tell someone that and they're like, wait, what? You know, and that's just what it was.
Yeah, I'll have to make this trip a couple times at least to come out to hang out and see what these shows are about. But I want to make sure it's one Big G's at too.
I think Big G needs to do some Green Bay shows. I think we need a 2-day scaled up. That's what I say. We need a 2-day scaled up. And I almost wore my shirt and I forgot to grab it because I got a scaled up shirt that Dylan gave me for my birthday because he didn't know it was my birthday that month, but it was my birthday. So I said my birthday present. I got scaled up shirt. I wear it. It's one of my favorite shirts I wear. If people don't know, they're probably going to see me. They're going to say, hey, you lost a lot of weight. I've lost over 75 pounds. I'm still a big guy. I'm still big. It's just I've lost weight. What is that for? You gave me a birthday
I'm
present.
thinking-
It was January 20th was my birthday. And,
Oh, I thought he was talking about the show that you were talking about.
oh
The
yeah,
2-day show.
We want a 2-day show.
He's like,
We want a 2-day show, a 2-day show, a 2-day show, a 2-day show. If you want to wait until I'm back at it, dude, let's do it. 2-day show. Because Dylan and even Mickey and everyone's been real supportive when I canceled out on them, because I hate it. I hate when someone says they're going to be somewhere and they're not. The situation was kind of out of my control, but I tried to push through it and I couldn't do it, and it really sucked. And I wasn't telling everyone else, everything going on. My production went, shoom, I just shut down, and I started boxing up. I mean, my wholesale clients got hundreds of geckos. They go, "What do you want for these?" I don't care. Pay me what you can pay me. That's why I was telling them. I didn't know who else could take 200 geckos at a time. Who else could do it? And I was like, "Okay, here you go, bud." Because people think it's about the money. It's about the money, but it's not about the money. I mean, I need the money to continue to pay the bills, but this hobby is not about the money to me. It's not. That's what I'm saying. I like 2-day shows. I like 2-day shows. Too much work getting ready for 1-day show. Tell me about it. But my boy is scaled up. I drive an hour and a half, 2 hours. I'm at a show. And then the Green Bay show, I literally can walk outside, take 3 steps. I'm at the show, basically. The best show, the best venue. Big G, you got to come to it. Green Bay is in a casino. You'd be at home.
Yeah.
If people actually knew where Dylan came from and now where he's at, and he did it, him and Brittany just did it, and oh geez, you can't speak enough about them. They are the unknown of the hobby, and they should be known worldwide. Dab Exotics should be known worldwide. What they do for the hobby, what they do for people, they should be a cornerstone. Green Bay is a real fun show, dude. I don't think out of all the shows, I have fun at them all. Now I'll tell you. Now someone's gonna really go off of me. Sewerfest is business. I can't get away from the table. I can't. It's a busy show. I can't get away from the table. Green Bay, I can't get away from the table. It's that busy, but I have fun there. It's just a fun show. I can't get away. Rothschild, I can get away from my table at points, because there's like bubbles. But it's fun show. And when I did Fond du Lac, I've only done one. They moved the venue, to a better venue. But the venue that they had the first time, it was cut up in 2 rooms, and neither room complained about traffic. They had it flow perfect. So, and it's just fun. But that show was packed. It's like you would think, oh, it's a new show. It's just packed. I don't know if he goes door to door and knocks on their door and hands them a flyer. It's like, hey, I got to represent. So I want a show today. I'm telling you, if this is what I say, if you work hard at it, you can do it. Start a show. I think Andrew should start a show.
Yeah, I was. The more you tell me, every time you tell me, it gets closer and closer to saying I'm going to make the dive and work it out.
If I can find a building to move my collection, when 2 weeks ago I thought I was losing everything, I thought I was done. You can go start a show. Dude, I believe in everybody. I want everyone else to succeed. Like, I got, no joke, Big G, you're going to love this. I got an email. I don't want to tell who said it because they weren't being mean, but they were like, how do you feel that another leopard gecko breeder is coming to Wisconsin shows? And I'm like, I hope he sells out. I said, I hope the guy sells out. I hope Big G sells everything that he brings, because that's the way I am. I want Big G to just do awesome. And they're like, oh. That's what they, I'm like, what is wrong with you?
That is funny.
I'm like, shoot, I hope he sells every damn gecko he brings, and he talks to kids and he educates. That's what's going to happen. We have another gecko breeder.
You should have texted him back and said, well, I think 10 other breeders should come too.
It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. I love like set up Dab next to me. Set up Miles. We've done it. You know, let's have fun. We're all gonna sell geckos. Who cares? You know. I mean, you got the serious people. You have serious people that come in and they want certain animals. So if a big, this is what I'm saying. If someone comes with me and goes, "Do you have Black Knight?" No, Big G has Black Knight. Let's go talk to him. You know, or hey, I want this tangerine line. Well, I don't have it. Big G has it, or Miles has it, or Dab has it. Let's go talk to him. That's who I am. And exactly, this is it right here. The people don't understand this. I'm like, it's hilarious. I mean, it was the funniest thing. Like, what do you feel that another leopard gecko? I'm like, awesome, sweet. I think it's an amazing thing.
That's kind of, it's funny.
I can't wait to go see him at the show, and I can get some geckos off him. Eventually, I'll buy something from all of you. Broke right now with this house market. Tell me about it, dude. So the guy didn't want to sell me this building. He didn't ask me to, but I was looking at buying some buildings. But yeah, we're good.
Yeah,
dude, that's what I'm saying. I mean, take the ball python market. Everyone's like, oh, the ball python person. Doesn't every table have ball pythons on it now?
You know, I was just going to say that every table, you know, years and years ago, you'd go to these shows if they had one somewhere and it would be all kinds of stuff. But now you go, it's 90% ball pythons, but they all still sell. So
I forget what show it was. It might have been Fond du Lac. Got a comment saying it was 90% leopard geckos. I was like, what? I was like, what? Did they even walk around the show? It was one of the shows. It's 90% leopard geckos. I was like, man, I didn't buy any leopard geckos. 90% of the show had leopard geckos. Damn it.
We're all hobbyists, Mark.
Dude, if I didn't like what I was doing, I wouldn't be doing it. Dude, I keep pets. I mean, I keep tons of pets. I mean, shoot, guys. I got another dust stalker. You guys want to see another dust stalker? I gotta put him in his cage.
Them are bad. Cool. I love those. Bad. I don't want to say the word after because we're live, but I love them. I think they're coolest.
There's never enough leopard geckos. You're right.
No.
I'm sorry. Whoa! Look at this. It's Heidi. Heidi, I'm so happy you're here. Yeah, I got it.
She had eggs. She had eggs today.
Yeah, I seen. I look at.
I seen eggs.
I look at Heidi's your stuff. It was getting me through these last 2 weeks. I tell you guys, I was depressed these last 2 weeks, and now I wasn't going to do the show tonight, but I got that text from the new building because yesterday was like, oh, I don't know, it's 99%, and then all of a sudden, no, it's good. It is time.
I'll tell you something, Mark. If you breed one gecko and you have an egg and it hatches and you hatch a baby, you're a breeder.
That's right. Heidi Bolds. That's
Heidi
Bolds. I don't care. She has Heidi Bolds.
If somebody came to me and said, where to get Bolds, I say, Heidi's Bolds.
You want to know something?
Who's Heidi? And then I'm like, Zeno.
I'm telling you, Heidi's awesome. Game, you want to know something really funny? Shane came up to me when I started doing it. I don't know, was it 2019? I started doing shows 2018. I forget. I started doing Sewerfest. That was the first show I started doing. And Shane goes, there's no leopard gecko breeders here. Now there's tons. He comes up to me last show. He's like, there's tons of leopard gecko breeders. I'm like, weren't they all here when I started? You know, that I was like, okay. I just think you didn't see the quantity because I got tables full and but I was like, whatever. After seeing how well we did our first couple expos, several people started breeding them again. People don't like my opinion on this, but leopard geckos, inch per square inch, make more steady money than any other species out there. Now, those going to say ball pythons. Ball pythons take more of an investment. So you got to buy the $10,000 snake and a $10,000 snake, and then you got to find someone to buy your $10,000 snake.
And well, and then the value drops on them pretty quick.
Yeah, a ball, leopard gecko market, you can grow so quickly. Like literally, this is how fast you can grow: 2 males, 10 females. You breed those 1.5, 1.5. Let's say you get 50 animals, 80 females. So now you got 90 females and you got 12 males or 20 males, whatever it is. Out of them 80, you're going to get about 800 babies. And then the next season, you keep back 500. Now you're making 5,000 babies. So in 3 seasons, 4 seasons, you can be making thousands of babies.
Mm-hmm.
That's how easy this is. Well, I'm going to Fox Valley. I'm going to get to Fox Valley. I got to go see Heidi. Heidi Bolds. You guys don't understand. There's no competition with me. I just, we're family.
Now, one thing I'll say, we were talking earlier about taking something and running with it.
Yeah.
If you look at what Heidi's done with the bold stripe, she has taken that and completely done what she wanted to do, and now it's starting. Well, I don't know how it was before, but now it's like
the best.
You could tell hers apart. Yep,
best bolts in the country, and I'll say that every single day. Best bolts in the country. Dab, you're making that one up. Well, come on, we gotta get together because once I get this move done, guys, we gotta have some fun again. This move's gonna suck. Oh God.
All moves do.
Well, the biggest thing is, and this is what everyone's like, is the loading. It's not the loading. It is labeling every single animal I own to make sure they do good.
Yes. That would be time consuming.
So I got my Dymo and we're going to go to town. I will be producing stuff. I will produce stuff this year. My stuff will rebound after they shut down, after the move. Even though it's only 20 minutes away, they're going to shut down. It's just going to happen. I think after about 30 to 45 days there, they're going to start, doing things again. Everything's going to go. Everyone's like, females will ovulate still. I guarantee they will, but the males might not breed. So there's a lot of things that go into it. That's what I'm talking about. Them bold stripe eclipses. Guys, I got to get some Heidi Bolds in my stuff. I got to. I did hatch, and I haven't posted pictures of stuff. I did hatch my first red stripe the other day. One egg was bad, one egg was good. It's red stripe bell, so I should post a picture of that.
The problem with getting this is the problem that scares me from getting one of the bolds is because Zeno here, Heidi, does such a fabulous job with them that I'd be embarrassed if I did something that looked totally messed up, and you're like, what the heck did I just do to that?
Well, that's what's cool about projects. When you buy a project, though, when you let's say I buy a project from Dylan and he's got an idea, but then I got an idea. It takes that project another direction and it makes something else that's cool. If everyone sits there and breeds the same exact thing, I mean, then it's no fun.
Oh, yeah,
got to put our spin on it. That's why you got clouded. Dylan's got clouded. And that's why it's a few people got clouded. I want to see what you guys do with it. I hope you guys do better than me. I honestly do. I got people, some of the big breeders contacted me. It was like, I need this. Is it this? I'm like, is this a line bred melon? This, and they were like, oh, well, I don't want it then. I had some people that thought it was a recessive gene. I'm like, it's not recessive. It's not at all. It literally is just me messing around with some geckos. But I will be my first show back with everything. I will be bringing the clouded blood because I did put a lot into the clouded blood. So I'll be bringing clouded blood. I don't know what I'll price them at though. Maybe $100 million.
That's what I was going to suggest because I took my blood male to a few females that were close.
I used to do that. I used to put if I took an animal to the show, I'd put an insane price on it, like $1 billion. Is that really worth $1 billion? I don't know, but that's what I want for it. That's what I would say. I had someone offer me $500 for my pure eclipse or my pure patternless male. I told him no. I was like, do you know how many years I tested this animal to get it to make sure it was pure? Do you know how many eggs I produced with this thing? Oh, what's this? What is this? That must be cross. I sent you pics of. I'm getting. Oh, that's right. You did send me pics. I got to sign out of Orner Exotics because I've been Orner Exotics. Just a second. Let me get. What the? Oh, there we go. There we go. We got some pictures. A little reverse stripe action right there.
Oh, that's nice.
That's an eclipse, right? That's an eclipse. I'm almost certain that's an eclipse. Yes, you could tell you there's stuff's an eclipse without looking at the eyes, guys. You don't need to look at the eyes. Well, it helps, but what is that? Did you just send me that? Is this like?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Yes,
What is that?
That's.
I want that.
I'm not going to say exactly what it is because I can't be 100% sure, but I think it's got Black Knight in it. I think. I'm not sure.
Look at the contrast between the black and the. I mean, it's got the green hue on the bands, but that's some contrast right there. I like that.
That's the stuff Big G's producing.
I like that animal. I had someone contact me about Black Knight, and wanted me to take Black Knight into blood form, and I wouldn't do it. Black Knight, okay. I didn't want to. I don't want to mess with Black Knight too much. I don't know. I might buy into it. I might. I don't know. I'm really gonna focus on breaking stuff down, and that's what I think I'm gonna do with this. I got all this room again. I literally have 2,700 square feet total, 2,600 square foot total. Dude, you let them world see that? I'm looking to. I really want to get into the pure macularis. I want to introduce that to the world. That I got some pure macularis. And hopefully people use the pure macularis because, to be honest, pure macularis don't look hot. They're not. Pure macularis just don't look that good. But I get excited. I like pure macularis. I like the pure. I mean, I know there's Turkmenicus and fasciolatus and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna focus on that. The pure Murphy patternless. My eclipse line still is not clean, guys. I can't sell pure eclipse. I hatched out another albino like a week and a half ago. So
that's just so upsetting when that happens because you work so hard to try to get them pure, and then you're 200 babies in, and then boom, there's an albino. You're like,
it's terrifying. So that's why I have not released any pure Murphy patternless in 5 years. I know that male. I produce so much with that male now. I got bell het patties, which we know them are. I am focusing on that project just to let people know I am focusing on that. And I got Murphy patternless and rainwater, and there's that male is clean. I probably produced 500 eggs, 600 eggs with it. It's clean. We got some more pictures here. Let's see what we got here. That the contrast is just cool. I like the contrast. I like the odd look. Now you guys gonna see me. That yellow tail. There's that yellow tail. You guys see, look, there's that building. Oh, look at that building, guys. Look at that. Now you guys get to see some of my friends. Everyone's like, you don't know Novi. I know Novi. Me and Novi go back. That's my homie. Someone made that logo for my photography. Now it's going to GG. There you go. The Black Knight. I just don't know how I feel about the Black Knight. Remind me to never send Adam a sick pic. He will post them on Facebook. Dude, look at my pics. I mean, shoot. You worried about that? Look at this stuff, man. Well, I do kind of clean up sometimes, don't I? Let's see if I can find something else. I got 3 screens. If you guys wonder why I'm looking away sometimes, It's because here's a
Look at-
oh no, I'll keep that for myself, G. That's great. This should, if people don't know what this is, this should tell you guys YouTube's coming with Orner Exotics.
Gimbal.
I bought this. So she's sitting there. It is a
That is a
Crane
gimbal,
Plus.
right?
Yep, it's a gimbal. This up here is a tripod handle. This is the battery pack. It goes on the bottom here. So I will have that smooth B-roll. Let's see if I can go down even more. Let's see. Oh, look at this here. That's sold. That's gone. And there's Max. You ever want to know Max? That's Max. Let's see. A Galapagos. There's a Galapagos. Let's see here. I want to see if I can find anything that's like different. I haven't posted in so long. Yeah, I have one or two animals. That's about it. Oh my. A lot of this is repeats. But Gary, you gotta stop posting repeated stuff. Here's Clouded Blood. No, it's M2 Clouded stuff. That's not Clouded Blood. That's M2. Yeah. That's M2. That's an atomic from back in the day. That's an atomic. Me set up at one of the shows. Does it tell me what show?
Matt, did you send a picture? Is that what you said? You sent a picture?
If someone sent me a picture, I can look.
I think so.
Right. Let me get off this profile. I got yes, guys, I got like 12 profiles. Let's see here. Let's go here. Oh, here we go. We got Heidi Gate. Oh, look at this. Is that Skittles? That's
Wow.
Skittles.
That's nice.
That's Skittles.
Look at the head.
What is that? That's awesome looking. Let's see what else we got here. She sent me another one. Look at this. Oh, there's some Heidi Bolds. Heidi Bolds. I love Heidi
All the way
Bolds.
down the tail. Look at that tail.
That is sweet looking. I don't even know what to say about that. I am a nut for gecko tails, guys. Just freaking A, look at that thing. Yeah, guys, I'm still a hobbyist. That is insane. Look at that gecko. She's like, pick me back up now. That's a beautiful gecko.
Absolutely stunning.
Jeez. Okay, I want geckos. All right, let's
Matt
do
said
this.
he sent you some pictures.
Yep, I'm going to Matt now. Oh, let's go to Matt. You guys can see all my stuff. I got tons of stuff. Let's go. We already did those. Let's go, Matt. There we go, Matt. Boom. That's a cool gecko. Did you tell me what that was? We'll grab an ASP. That's pretty cool. It's trying to be a reverse stripe. You see, that's trying. It's like, I'm going to try. But look at how that orange goes up the side of that tail like that, but then goes into that darker stripe. I look at details, guys. That tangerine's doing it. Is he gaming? He's gaming.
I think he said he was sending you a picture of a clouded you had sent him or something.
Who said? Is this
Matt.
it? Is this what this is?
I think that's it as a baby there, and that's it growing up.
Is this the one I sold you? That's one of mine. There we go. Jeez, I'm one of my own geckos. 2010, 21. Yep. Okay. No, we're good. That's funny. You can see the dirtiness in it. I didn't know. Oh man. You can see the dirtiness in it. Let's see. Figured I'll send you something to show off. What we got from Dylan. At Marine Possible Head Raptor. Look at Dude, you're selling that? Dude, that's kind of a sick gecko through that plastic. That better have a price tag of $350 to $400 on it, dude. Look at everyone sending me pictures. I'm liking pictures. What else are we getting? Oh, wait, you got one till this out. See, guys, I got tons of pictures. Look at all these people that email me. Look at all these people. Oh, you guys can't see the secret chat. You guys can't see the secret chats. The secret chats are secret because we're cheeseheads.
I see all the ones you didn't open up. I guess I should feel privileged you open up mine, huh?
No, dude. Oh, God. Dylan, that gecko's insane. You just got someone said something. Heidi wants it. Yeah, she will get a lot darker at times, and then at points she gets super bright. That's what the clouded does. It does that, and then she'll settle in. She'll settle in.
It's a roller coaster ride until they get to their size.
I released clouded. I thought about shipping it overseas. I have a couple friends over there that want to deal with it, but I'm really upfront saying it's just a melanistic line. It's just darker, me messing around with stuff and proving you can make dark geckos without buying a $1,500 Black Knight. That was kind of me doing, kind of to the Black Knight market. Are they dark like Black Knights? No, they're brown.
But do you think you could add something to it to make it dark like that, though, without it being a Black Knight?
What's that?
Do you think you could add something to it to make it dark like that without adding Black Knight to it?
I tried to add Black Knight to it. It did nothing. I don't know. I mean, I guess if I took the blackest ones with the darker tails, I could work it. Anything's possible. I think the reason that I'm not seeing the explosion in clouded like Black Knight is I'm not inbreeding it as much. If I guarantee if I took clouded, and just kept doing it, I would get dark geckos. Brown notes. That's what I'm talking about. Brown notes. They're just brown geckos, and what my dream was, it's not going to happen. My dream's not going to happen. I wanted it to be a clouded like it was. It was clouded over, and that bright orange coming through, and I was going to use blood for it. The clouded blood steamer. Cleveland steamer. There we go. That's actually got some reference to it. Let's see what we got here. We got a gecko. That's got to be white and yellow stuff. Unless that white and yellow eclipse and temporal binder, or is that a bell? I can't see the eyes. I can see if I see the eyes. That's a bell. That's a bell. I've seen the eyes. Am I right? That's a bell. Let's see if Adam tells me. I don't know what to do. See if I can find anything that happened. Because I was scrolling down for a while, wasn't I? I think I went to the end.
You're pretty close. You went way down there. Don't Google that. Don't Google that. Cleveland steamer.
Cleveland steamer. Don't Google it. This right here is the Clouded Blood Project.
See, that's nice. I like that.
She's still here. She's produced.
Did she get much redder though?
No, she almost looks just like that as an adult.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, she almost looks just like that. I mean, she's not the best tangerine, but she showed potential on the Clouded line. That's why I kept her. She just doesn't have the best blood come through. But of course she's got that striping in the tail. That she's still here. She's 75-19. I think she's either 75 or 76-19. She's one of my favorite I produced. Oh, we got
not as bad as in Alabama.
Let's see what else. I mean,
that's cool. What's that one right there?
This here?
No. I'll wait till you come back out.
Oh, there we go.
Go down next to the frog. The one next to the frog.
This?
Yes.
Oh, that's something I didn't breed this year. I'm not breeding for this year, but that's my thick stripe project.
Well, I got
You got thick stripe stuff.
That girl's pretty cool. She's ready to lay too.
Yeah, thick stripe is just a project. I'm trying to make the reverse stripe as thick as possible. That's all that is. I honestly don't know. I don't think if she's still here or not. She might be still here. That's a female. She might still be here. Let's see if anything else is going. Like thick stripe was cool stuff. I can't produce everything in my projects. So I don't like this is thick stripe stuff.
That's nice too. I like that.
So I tried to make the reverse stripe like a bold, and I can't. I don't know. I was gonna call them bold reverse bolds, but then they don't hold that bold. They just don't hold it. I mean that's the reverse stripe, and then this is your regular stripe. This is like your red stripe type stuff. That's what that is. That turned into a red stripe. Let's see. Oh, here's that same gecko earlier. That's what she looked like when she was younger. That one I said I kept is like 7519.
Yeah.
That's her as a baby. Let's see. Here's a red stripe. Okay, red stripe. Let's see. Full size picture of our Nile at one time. He's bigger than that now. This was all stuff from John Scarborough. One of my orders from John Scarborough.
And nice stuff there too. Wow. Adam said it's a white and yellow Max Snow radar.
I told you it's Bell. Right when I seen that eye. Let's see what I can do here. Let's see if we can see this. Oh, it's got a little blue head there. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm not looking at this. It's chat. I'm sorry. I'm looking at geckos. I don't know why. Yeah, that's an eclipse. Look at that little spot on top of his head. See, that's what I look for. I'm like, oh, I like the spot. Let's breed for it. That's what I do. And I like the spotting. I like spotting on a leopard gecko. I like spotting.
Yeah, that one female I got really spotted up just like that almost.
And then little hatchling cresteds. Little hatchling cresteds.
Cool. I like cresteds. I like gargoyles.
Happy 4th of July. A bunch of sulcatas. I'll never do that again. Sulcatas shouldn't be sold. Let's see.
Is that because there's so many of them out there?
That and they just get too big. This snake's still here. She's over there right now.
Boa. Yeah,
Here's
most people
Mimsy.
don't realize. Yeah.
She's bigger now.
Where's Mimsy's boyfriend?
Mimsy don't have a boyfriend. They're gonna get big. We're gonna do Adabras. See, I do ball pythons. That's not here anymore. I sold these. Let's see. I still have this animal. It never bred. I've never bred it. It's supposed to be a male and it's a female, and I just don't feel like testing it. So it just sits here. It's a gem snow, possible het tremper. Let's see what I can do. Let's see if I have it. Now this is back before my fire. You guys are starting to see stuff. No, this is before the fire. All these animals are gone.
Yeah, Matt. Crested geckos, and so are any of the New Caledonia stuff is just. I love it all. It's awesome.
New Caledonian is pretty cool stuff. Yeah, this is, and I'm reminiscing. I'm going through my stuff and reminiscing. On count of 10, we are all logging out because you aren't listening. I'm not listening.
I'm listening.
I'm
you guys
listening.
ain't saying much. You're just typing stuff, so it's kind of hard to listen to it. But
I sent you one of the het-free Eclipse mails. That'd be sweet. Yeah. We vote for you to look through our Instagrams. We voted for you to look through our Instagrams. Okay, we can do that. We can make that a thing. Next show, what you could do is, message me your Instagram links. I'll put in a favorite thing, and we'll look at it next show. We can make the next show Instagram, and if you guys want to jump on and talk to us about
Instagram React videos.
Yeah, we can do that. I'll react to anything, but most of the time I'm going to say that's awesome because I like geckos.
Earth to Gary. Oh my God.
What's the Earth to Gary about?
They must have set some up there, and we both must have missed it somewhere along the way.
I think they want us to go Instagram, but it's getting late now. But I will go through Instagram. I promise, guys. We'll make a next show. We will go through Instagrams. We'll talk, and I will put out the links. Everyone that sends me an Instagram link, and I see everyone here, so I can get you guys an Instagram link, and I'll put it in my favorite folder that you guys seen. I have tons of favorite stuff up there. I will put a favorite folder up there. We will go through people's Instagrams.
Instagram is kind of strange because sometimes you could post something on there and get 10 views on it, and other times you could post stuff and get 10,000. I don't get the whole algorithm. I put a video on TikTok and got 11,000 views on it, and I don't know why I did that. It just kept going and going and going.
Yeah, I know, but I am dead, and I got it. I spent 4 hours, 5 hours, and that's because some idiot kept me on. I mean, Gary, be nice. But we will go through Instagrams. But
so next week, count on an Instagram show.
I'm gonna do it. I'll do a whole graphic on it. We'll do an Instagram show. We will go through everyone's Instagram. I'll have fun with this. Yeah, I just got
you apart, or do you want us to show us cool stuff?
Yeah, guys. Everyone left me that month. I was so upset that 4-hour show, guys. It took my friend Miles to get on and tell me, say, Gary, stop. And he was right.
That was great. Gary, it's kind of old. He's still talking. I went away for 2 hours to come back. He's still saying the same.
I was so upset, and now I don't even go to the person's page anymore. I don't even do nothing. I don't even care.
Myself, I'm the same way. I just avoid it.
Yes, everyone posts all their stuff on Instagram. I will plug every one of your guys' Instagrams, your Facebook pages. I'll do it all. But don't. Orner Exotics ain't going anywhere. I do have a plan. We're probably I'll probably be doing fauna radio out there sometimes. I'll probably be doing some stuff, and like I said I would do here, I will do it there. The lighting in my basement sucks, so doing videos suck. I literally to make this light happen. I have 4 professional light kits to make this. I'm talking to you, big umbrellas, everything, just to make it look good.
Plus, you and I have talked about doing shows and we're going to shows and doing lives from the shows.
That's what this mixing board is going to do. I think I can do 2 mics. What I like about it is it's powered by itself and it's supposed to last 4 hours. Mm-hmm. And you can plug it in and keep it powered. And it has a soundboard mixed in. I didn't open up our soundboard today, but it has a soundboard mixed in. And I can hook up a mic. Now, I can't do phantom power, though, so I got to get the other style mic. And it's got a fader on it and echo on it.
Does it do Bluetooth though?
I don't.
Can you get a Bluetooth mic?
No, I don't think so. But I have a mic somewhere. I don't know where's that. Right here. I have a wireless mic.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna charge this up, and that's what I'm gonna use for this mic. Is what I'm gonna use on it. I'm thinking I'm gonna try to use this. I don't know how long this mic lasts for though. So I'm going to be out at the river when it warms up. We'll do some live shows at the river. I'll pick up my camera, maybe whatever I'm doing it, and we'll walk around the river and stuff. The building's going to be pretty cool.
Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys, if you like the show.
Yeah, hit thumbs up, or
it helps us get it out there for more people.
Or say that you hate Gary. I don't care. It don't matter to me. You guys are awesome. The support that I got, you guys. I was in one of my worst places 2 weeks ago. Mind-wise, I was in a bad place. I'm hoping, dude. I'm going to try. I have to drop off a large sum of money tomorrow.
Yeah, it would be. It would be kind of a hard one for me to do, but I will be at one sooner or later over that way.
I just like that. We're going to have some fun. I miss hanging out with my gecko family and everyone there, putting my camera in people's faces and saying, hey, hi. I do it all the time. But guys, it is getting late. You guys are all awesome. I do have to go sell cell phones tomorrow. Remember, guys, if you guys need a phone, give me a call because I make a lot of money doing this. No, or Big G can hire me to be security. I got a tattoo. I could look all, and he can pay me like $500,000 a year, $600,000 a year, $800,000 a year. I don't know.
Come
pick up your envelope. See, look. Yes. So, all right, guys, we are out. Anything to add?
Peace.
All right, guys.
No, just everybody have a great week. See you next week.
Yeah.